The Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, according to The Hollywood Reporter, there is going to be a new remake of Scarface. Now, Universal is doing the movie, and they are using Jonathan Herman, who wrote Straight Outta Compton, to do the rewrite. So the new movie is going to be set in L.A. and explore an immigrant's rise in the criminal underworld. You remember the original movie was in the 1980s in Miami with Tony Montana, a.k.a. Al Pacino, and how he rose up to become a powerful drug kingpin. He came from Cuba with nothing and rose to that.
I never even liked Scarface. I was a
You didn't?
No, I was a
What?
Nino Brown type of guy. Nino Brown would watch Scarface.
Scarface was a great movie.
I was a Nino Brown, New Jack City type of guy.
Really?
I never understood the allure of Scarface. People used to have the poster up on their wall. And yeah, please.
And I love Michelle Pfeiffer. Who's going to play that role?
I was a Nino Brown guy.
All right, Snoop Dogg, in the meantime, you saw him on the season finale of Empire. Well, he's going to be executive producing an untitled series for HBO with Menace to Society director Alan Hughes and writer Rodney Barnes, who worked on The Boondocks. So
I'm all in for that. That sounds
series
amazing.
is going to be set in the early 80s in LA, and it's going to follow a family whose life is turned upside down by the collision of their community and American politics.
That sounds incredible on paper. Snoop Dogg, the writer of The Boondocks, the writer of Menace to Society, director of Menace to Society, whatever. I'm all in.
All right, Vin Diesel. Now, the Fast and Furious 7 is coming out, and they've been going heavy on the promo. Well, Vin Diesel had a little breakdown while he was talking about his best friend, Paul Walker, who, as we all know, passed away. Now, check out what happened while he was doing a screening.
The relationships that you see on film are so real. When the tragedy happened, I lost my best friend. I lost my brother. Tonight,
you're the man, D. Right, bro. You got family here, Vin.
I love that.
Yes, everybody tried to be supportive and help out. And Tyrese, in the meantime, was on Twitter and on Instagram posting, and he said 3 days of press that no one really wanted to do. But we did it. Why? Because Paul's life is to be celebrated. And he said, our brother got through 85% of the movie before his untimely passing. I just want to send a special shout to the Walker family, who are our true heroes, because it was already uncomfortable with the thought of finishing, but your support, love, and energy every step of the way, including our brother Cody and Caleb, physically being on the set with us every day, gave us all the direct inspiration imaginable to finish. Now, Caleb and Cody served as body doubles, and they're Paul Walker's brothers.
I want to see the movie now. I'm not a Fast and Furious fan, but that makes me want to see the movie. Just everything that's going on. The promotion, I want to see it.
Not me.
All right, and Iyanla Vanzant's interview with Karrueche is set to air on the 28th on OWN. Now, Iyanla Vanzant did an interview with Sister to Sister, and she said, the thing that was so surprising to me is how protective and forgiving she is of Chris. She repeatedly offered that he is only human, and humans make mistakes. She said she knows he loves her, and she just wishes things could change for him. I think I'm a bit more troubled by his behavior than she is. Now, we also told you previously that Karrueche, when she got asked about her relationship with Chris Brown, and if she had slept with him from the get-go because he was a superstar, and Iyanla Vanzant was pressing her about him, they asked her to leave. And then after a couple of hours, she came back in and finished the interview. But, apparently, allegedly, Karrueche didn't bash Chris Brown at all in this interview, and she was very protective over him.
Cowabunga, I have faith in you. I've always said that you're an all-purpose chick. You're the chick that can play every position. Main chick, side chick, rebound chick, now babysitter, whatever Chris needs. I have faith that you will still maintain that position. You know the only thing that's messing their relationship up?
What?
The media. If she would just delete all her social media and stop listening to everybody telling her that she can do better, she'd be fine.
Well, I just saw some video footage of her doing like an autograph signing, and it was packed, and people were going crazy. I was like, wow, okay, Karrueche is popping in those streets.
I'm not mad at her. I have to question the people that would want her autograph. What do you want her autograph for?
And I just have to shout out to Serena Williams. She's on the cover of Vogue magazine, the Shape issue.
You go from Kawasaki to Serena Williams.
I just got to shout that out. Serena is on the cover of Vogue magazine.
There's somebody who does something. Yes, round of applause to Serena Williams. That's whose autograph you should want.
And it really focuses on female friendships, and it's a great interview. So if you have a chance to pick that up, go and support Serena Williams. She talks about being number one and how it's hard and lonely at the top. But, she has a great relationship, great friendship with Caroline Wozniacki, and so it's all about that, too.
Now, see, if you hear Serena Williams talking about how it's, cold and lonely at the top, you understand. You hear Kawasaki talking about it being cold and lonely. You're like, well, turn the heat on and invite some friends over.
All right, well, that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss.